Types of art specific to the pictures generation. In the pictures generation, young artists came together to explain the impact of mass media on our society. I found this YouTube video of the artists later talking about this movement.
The core idea was the idea of pictures of pictures. You can't deny that part of it. There was also art that was going on that was about what art was. What we were trying to do was what art could be.
When I was a young artist, of course I didn't think of us as the pictures generation. I didn't think of us as anything. I do take the idea that we were all raised on TV to be a defining description of our generation, specifically our generation of artists.
When I chose pictures as the title of my little exhibition at Artist Space, I chose about as generic a word as you could possibly choose. I suppose the artists of that generation were dealing with issues of representation and media culture.
You turn on your computer and you go to Google, endless photographs, endless images. As artists, we're trying to say, what do these images actually really mean by slowing them down? So I think in that sense, maybe we become that much more important now.
The work has remained strong and powerful, work that has some sort of a political edge.
I mean, you have to understand, as an artist, as you get older, you have to figure out how to stay relevant. So my ancestry or my roots, I don't deny them at all. It's kind of cool that it's getting attention again, for sure, but I mean, we never went away.
Each artist in the pictures generation movement utilized images that ranged from popular movies, television shows, magazines, music, and photography. Though the images differed in their themes, the purpose of the reused images was the same, that the pictures and ideas were not original, that they were examples of our cultural norms that had been passed down and refurbished. Here are a couple photos from the pictures movement and the artists that made them. The image After Walker Evans by Sherry Levine was an example of how these artists appropriated these pictures to make a statement. The photograph of Walker Evans was originally taken in 1936, and Sherry Levine found it in a magazine and reproduced it into the 1981 photo. This is an example of how the pictures generation appropriated photos to show how identities were not authentic but were taught from social constructions of race, gender, and portrayals. They helped to remind people of the image's original meanings, but also the new meaning the images could carry as they were changed through time. Here are a few more of the photos. This art, because it was of popular mass media, could be showcased as street or public art. This is because the art was directed more towards young people. However, this art is displayed in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. This is important to the movement because it shows how the art in this movement can be considered popular or high art. It's popular because it is of reused media images, but it can be considered high art because it had such a large impact on our society and is now displayed in an art museum where people can remember the movement. Although artists didn't realize their movement at the time, because of their picture art, more generations can build on their legacy and acknowledge the influence that media has on our social construction today.